Hello my beautiful babies, welcome back again to my channel. I'm super excited to have all of you here back again in my channel. Today we have a very special and fun video. But before I tell you what it is about, I mean by now you already know because of the description, but I promise it's gonna be super legit and super fun. I just can't believe this is another video, and it's true what people say. The more you film, the more comfortable you start feeling in front of the camera, and that's super cool. So to me it was very challenging to come here just with a bare face and no makeup on, and look at me now with a headband in the shape of a ribbon, no makeup on, looking crazy with my wrap on. I know, but I want to welcome you. If this is your first time here on my channel, my name is Jo Gomez. I'm a self-taught mostly makeup artist. I actually took some courses, I went to makeup school, and I was working as the makeup girl in the counter of several brands. I was fun. A beauty enthusiast and makeup lover, makeup addict, and a lot of different adjectives. If this is your first time here, and if you like what you see, please consider subscribing, because I'm gonna be uploading new content every single week. You're gonna have fresh, new, wonderful videos related to makeup, beauty, skincare, reviews, makeup tutorials, and everything in the beauty spectrum. If you like that content, consider subscribing. Don't forget to hit the notifications bell so you will get a notification every single time that I will be uploading a YouTube video on my channel. Follow me on my other social media platforms. They're gonna be linked here, there, somewhere. So without any further ado, let's just jump right into the video. Right now, I know that I look crazy, bare face. The only makeup that I have are my brows. Today I tried something new for my brows. This is the technique of laminated brows. A lot of people are loving that technique, and the product that I used today is new. It's by a Mexican brand and I liked it. I'm gonna go in depth in another video with Mexican makeup. Mexican brands are killing it and the prices are super affordable. And I found out Mexican brands are being sold in the States. So if you're lucky enough, you can get the chance to have products from brands like Bisou or Rosa. Very cool brands that are super affordable and promise you good results. So trust me, I'm gonna be trying those out and I think it's gonna be really cool. But today I'm actually super excited because today is the first time that I will be trying on my channel and on my lids Colourpop. Yay! Super excited about this, you guys. You have no idea how badly I've been wanting to try out Colourpop cosmetics. I think that they are a super cool brand. They are being sold all over the States and mostly all over the world, you know. I think that that's crazy. They come out with collections, you know, like right out of the oven, honey. They just bring it to the game. They don't stop. Sometimes I do feel torn a little bit about that. Let me know on the comment section down below. What do you think about that? Do you like brands that are constantly coming out with new products, new launches and everything? Or do you prefer brands who wait a little bit more, they launch something, you know, like a little some and then they just give you more? What do you think about that? What's your personal preference? I'd like to know. Today I'm super excited because I'm gonna be trying out their formula. Every single brand has a very unique formula when it comes to makeup, when it comes to powders, when it comes to creams, when it comes to lipsticks, and sometimes they do become iconic according to the formula they use in certain products. I'm gonna be trying out this Sweet Talk Pressed powder. This is a combination of Super Shock shadows. It has one pressed powder, pigments, that's 0.90 grams, and it has 9 of those. It comes with 2 pressed glitters. See it in all of its glory. This is only the box. Of course, maybe for you, this is just like, oh my god, Colourpop, random. We can get it in the States just in a heartbeat. But here in Mexico, it's not that common to see these brands. What's the tea on the Colourpop shadows? A lot of people always talk wonders about the shadows and their powders and their liners, their lipsticks, their glosses. There's a rumor has it that Colourpop manufactures Kyla Cosmetics. I don't know if this is true. I don't think it's the case. Might be. What do you think? There are a lot of mysteries on the Colourpop brand. They grew fast. These are the kind of brands that really caught my eye just because of the aesthetic, how hard they work to put out collections every single week. They have something new on their website launching, especially at such an affordable price. I think that is the coolest part out of these palettes, you know, or these products overall, that you can get them for the fraction of the price of so many other brands. Now it's time to get it out of the box. I just feel like a kid, you guys, opening this. I'm so excited. So this is the palette. I already took a look at the mini palette. This is a 3, 6, 9, 12 shadow pen. It's called the Sweet Top. This is the packaging. Of course, it's made out of cardboard, a hard cardboard. This is the aesthetic. I just love the presentation. I found this palette super beautiful. This is ideal for spring. On their website, they describe it as the perfect spring palette. And then on the back, you have the shade names, and we're gonna be swatching the shades so you can take a look on the shadows. And this is the box. When you open it, this is the palette itself. It comes with 2 plastic protectors. I do like to keep this, my babies. I do think that they protect your shadows. Your mirror, if it comes with a mirror, this one does not. It only says on the cardboard, you're pretty, which facts, you're pretty. Okay, now it's time to swatch it. I haven't even touched it because I wanted to wait for this moment with you, my babies. And I got it this one with a little bit of skincare that I'm trying. What do you think about my skin? I think it's nourished, glowy, beautiful. I like the texture. This is my bare skin. I don't have any products on, and I am loving every product and everything that is doing on my face. Once you pass the 25-year-old, honey, you really have to take care of your skin and use a lot of SPF and another bunch of crap that you really need to use in order to protect your face from wrinkles, lines, sun damage, dilated pores, and texture. So if you are in your 20s, early 20s, or less than 20, honey, live your life to the fullest, because beauty ain't last forever. But of course, you can preserve it. Let's go back to the makeup, to this beautiful palette. I'm gonna be so, don't mind my pale skin. The first shade is called Catch Me. So this is like a very, very light shade, getting you guys closer, just like that. I'm gonna go this side to this side, and this is the first one. I'm gonna go 2 times because I really want to show you true pigment. Okay, this is very, very light. Second one is called Slide to Side, and that is a shimmer. I want you to, babes, be able to see what I'm putting in. Whoa, that shade is really, really pretty. The next one, that is called Garden Date. These are pigmented and pretty. The next one is a matte one. This is shimmery. This is shimmery as well. The Garden Date. Now we're gonna move on to, this is Work It. Work It, girl. Yeah. Wow. This is a matte, a mustardy shadow. This is the first press glitter Prima Drama. The level up pigment on this one is just so pretty. So beautiful. I love my golden shadows and glitters. Wow, look at the reflection of that one. It's just stunning. The next one is a matte shade Meadow. There we go with the swatcheroo. They do feel buttery, but not extremely. They're not dry either. This is the second press glitter, and this is Early Morning. Let's do the swatch over here. Super pretty as well. The next one is a matte shade, and this is Dream Maker. Here we have it. This is like a peachy shade, a little bit less intense than Meadow. This is ICYMI. Okay. Whoa, the pigment on this one is just crazy. Now we're gonna go with the second shimmer, and this is Melody. Super beautiful. Now I get the fuss and the craziness about the Colourpop shadows. We're gonna go with the last 2. This is the shade West Side. This is a matte shade, mustardy yellowish brown. We're gonna go with the last one. This is called Feel Free. It's a dark chocolate brown. This is just one swatch. Take a look at my for a second time, and we would still get a lot of pigment. What do you think, my baby? So nice, really reflective. The glitters are everything. The Super Shock shadow, I assume, is this one. Now, I need to clean my arm. If my arm was a bit hairy, please don't mind me, or patchy, and I had patches of hair, don't mind me, my babies. I haven't removed my hair in quite a bit, so that's a little situation we have going going on. I don't have any complexion products applied because I want to do something super bold and try to use as many shades as possibly. I'm gonna be working on one eye just so that I can speed it up and this video won't last forever. I want to do a cut crease. I want to use my trusty Scotch tape to apply my darker shadow over here. I just want to play with this palette and see how it goes. So let's get started. The first thing you want to do is to prime your eyes, and I'm gonna go back to this one. This is gonna be the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Anti-Aging Eye Base Primer. I really need to use whatever I have left. That is not a lot, but still has product. If it still has any product left, use it. Take advantage of it. I'm only gonna be applying a little bit of product. I'm gonna be using a brush. This is a Sephora concealer brush. I really like this one, my babies. Just distributing the product on my eyelid. The cool thing about doing your eyes first is that you don't really have to worry about staining, ruining your makeup because you don't have any products. My eyelids are primed. In the eye that I'm gonna be working on, my right eye, I'm gonna start laying down my eyeshadows, and I'm gonna go with the first one just so that I can have a little bit of a transition shade. This one with hatch beigey, a little bit peachy, rosy. This is the one that I'm gonna be using. Nice and fluffy, large and in charge. I want you to guys see I actually dipped in my pan and these are powdery. I need to be careful when working with these eyeshadows. They're pigmented but they're loose as well. I'm gonna be fluffing this one all over. The transition color is always gonna help you to distribute and blend the other colors you're gonna be applying. Dip one more time, go back. There's no need to apply too much product. You can now see in a more detailed way what I'm doing. But the second one that I'm gonna go for is gonna be Stream Maker on the palette. This one, peachy shade. Now I'm gonna go with the JH33 Declan Hill X Morphe. Dip it here and just see the magic. I'm gonna be applying this one on my inner corner. Okay, I want to go from light to dark, applying it here. Okay, it's not showing that much. Oh wow, now that I went for it a second time, it actually did. I want to frame my eyes by depositing pigment, then just lightly blocking it out. You can also work with pencil brushes, especially if you're gonna be applying really deep shadows. Always love my colors to really pop and to show through. Go back to the pigment and apply a little bit more. Now I have the intensity that I was looking for. It looks super pretty, and guess what, my babies, I am enjoying a lot this formulation from Colourpop. If all of their palettes work like this, I'm gonna be a sucker with the shadows because these are super pretty. Now with a different brush, the JH number 50, I'm gonna be going on my mid crease with the next shadow, Meadow. Okay, this is the one that I'm gonna be working with. These are very pigmented. Not crazy pigmented, but they are pigmented. First, I'm gonna be laying that color and then I'm gonna be blending it on my crease. I wanna create this very nice gradient where all of my colors are going to get along one with the other. I'm holding my mirror so that I can see what I'm doing. One more time. This is more pigmented than the others. I do need to be a little bit more careful, but now it's the time to go with the fourth one. I'm running out of brushes. I think I'm gonna be working with this one. This is very dense. This is a Crease shadow number 3 by Sephora. Very nice kit that I got to create a smoky eye. This is 25 to 30 bucks. Super recommended if you want to have good brushes. This is metal. The ferrule is metal. I'm gonna go with the next one. This is called ICYMI. I'm gonna be grabbing the tiniest bit because I've already told you that this is pigmented. I'm gonna be applying this one next to the other one. Circular motions, I'm not pressing really hard. And what I love about these shadows is that I really didn't need to pack the pigment because these are so pigmented. I'm only working with densely packed brushes so that I can apply my pigment and then I can just blend it. But these do blend super effortlessly. I always struggle with this type of look, yet I love to do it because I love to play with color. I wish I had a super spacious eyelid, but I do not. So you gotta work with whatever it is that you have, and you know, don't feel self-conscious if you don't have the eyes of your dreams or anything that you would like to have. Usually I would have gone with my lighter shade underneath my brow bone to add a little bit of a highlight. I'm gonna do that at the end because I wanted to see how the shadows would behave. This is gonna be the step where I'm gonna be applying my trusty Scotch tape. Wait a second. This is my Scotch tape and I got this super super nice holder. Grab about this much. It really has to do with how big your eyes are, but you don't really need to go ham. This stuff has adhesive on it and it might be irritating for your skin. One tip that I can give you, go over your hand, just stick it and then remove it 2 times. You don't want to remove the entire amount of adhesive that this may have, but you want to remove as much as possible because this is gonna be on your face and you don't want to pull anything that it looks a little bit crazy. Just trust the process. Makeup is all about that. You're gonna be placing this one right out of your outer corner, right where your outer corner ends, and then you have to choose the angle if you really want to have it super up, or if you want to have it a little bit more downwards. That's gonna be up to you. The perfect placement for this one is gonna be following the tail of your eyebrow. That is where you wanna place it, but I always like to leave a little bit of extra room just so that I can blend my lower lash line later. You're gonna stick it and then you're gonna feel more comfortable working with your eyeshadows.
I'm super pumped up and excited about this palette. These are so good.
Now I'm gonna start taking this part right out of my eye. I'm gonna be grabbing a little bit more circular motions and I just wanna put it up, just fading it into my forehead. Of course, I don't want to drag it all the way out because I'm going to be applying concealer, foundation, the whole drill. This is going to be the time where I'm going to be applying the darkest shade, and this is Feel Free. This is the last one on the bottom row, beautiful chocolate brown, and I'm going to be grabbing another brush. To do so, it has to be densely packed. This is a brush that I really like to define my outer crease. This is by Revlon, very affordable, and it's called the Crease eye brush. Going on my outer corner. I'm so sorry, but my camera overheated again. This is gonna be one of the downsides of working with this camera. So far I'm loving it, but it has its own issues, and this is a little thing that I didn't love about my camera, but this is the one that I just started with and I think it's fine. What I did, because I didn't want to leave you without the entire tutorial just to work on my other eye. I know that right now looks like a crazy mess, but I promise you the final result will blow your mind. Already this looks just the way I want to, and I know that that's super crazy, but trust me, it does look good. Everything is blended, all the colors integrated. I achieved that gradient that I was looking for. When I was working with the deepest shade, Feel Free, I decided to not go for an entire full cut crease, but I want to go with a semi-cut crease because I really love the intensity that I achieved with the shadows. Gonna be blending more and just adjusting things at the end, but right now this is what I want to do. So what I'm gonna do is to cut my crease, and to cut my crease I'm gonna be using this one. This is the eye primer by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the mini version, really good to cut your crease, to really use it as a base. It's not white, it's actually beigey tone, but it works super nice to work with color. I'm gonna show you a very cool tip to know where do you need to be cutting your crease. You're gonna be grabbing your brush. Today I'm gonna go with this one. This is an Oriflame Sweetened flat brush. It's a dual-ended brush, and I like this one to apply my concealer. This is more precise, this side is more precise, and this one is a little bit wider to apply concealer on your under eyes. You're gonna be applying on your lid like that, and then you're gonna look up, and then there where you have that line is where you need to be cutting your crease, which is what I'm gonna do next. You're gonna be starting cutting your crease, just trying to be super precise. Once you start cutting your crease, baby, there's just no going back. You need to follow procedure. I'm already a little bit used to cutting my crease. I always get nervous just because I hate when cutting your crease turns out not to be as precise as you want it to. I'm just following through that line. I want to meet that end, that edge that I just created with the eyeshadow base. I love to work with this type of brushes because they're super flat and precise, so they really allow you to reach those ends. And right now it already starts looking like a semi-cut crease. Yeah, this is exactly what I wanted to. I'm gonna show you in a minute when I remove my Scotch tape how beautiful it's gonna look once everything is laid down. Continue here, and here I'm already gonna start dragging my circle. All you have to do then, just filling in. You can do that with the residue on the brush. Super nice. Some people can already do that just like lining it, and I'm like, whoa, that's precise. I do have to take my time, especially because I told you my eyes are small. So when you have small eyes, you just cannot afford to go crazy. I'm gonna do the other eye, and I'm gonna be back in a My crease is already cut on both of my eyes, and as you can see, they look as even as they can look. Now it's time for me to remove. We still need to do a few adjustments, let's say that. I'm gonna be turning to the side so you babies can see the blending and how we achieve that very nice gradients of colors. We go from the lightest one to the darkest one. When you're gonna be applying glitters, my recommendation is to go for a shimmer underneath, just so that you can have that base that is really gonna help you to avoid those patches where you will have no glitter. Glitter is a little bit tricky. Sometimes it doesn't stick smoothly or homogeneously. I'm gonna go with my favorite shimmer application brush, the JH43. I'm gonna go with the shade Garden Day. I'm not gonna be wetting my brush because I do want to see how pigmented the shimmers are. I'm just gonna be stamping this. Whoa, I'm really shook. These are so pigmented. Black tip is buttery, super creamy. It crumbles a little bit, but nothing crazy, nothing major. I don't want to go above the line that I just created by cutting my crease, leaving room for a little bit more matte eyeshadows because I'm gonna be going back to those in a minute. Oh, this is gonna be very exciting, but nerve-wracking as well. I'm gonna go with the glitter on this eye. Prima Drama. I had to go with this one. This is a little bit chunkier glitter, and I want to see if I can have it pressed. With the same brush, I'm gonna go on the other side. That looks cleaner. I want to see if I can do it with a brush without a glitter glue. Wish me luck. I'm so excited, you babes. You do not need to go with glitter glue or wetting your brush, doing anything extra special. Pat, and you will start to get that nice reflection. I'm just like shooked. If I had my way, I would order all the Colourpop's palette in a heartbeat right now. I need them in my life. Please bring them to me. Maybe this is such a good palette, and there are palettes that don't work as good as this one. I'm really impressed with the texture and how reflective these are, and the quality and the packaging and how affordable they are. I did this super extra careful so that I don't have any major fault. What I want to do next is to marry these shadows, especially on my outer corner, together, and for that I'm gonna be going with, this may seem like a lot of steps, but to get a beautiful look, that's what you need to do, you know, to really go back, to blend again, to work again, just working on the outer edge. The lashes that I'm gonna be applying today are super fun and new. I've never applied them before, and I'm gonna go back with this Revlon Crease shadow brush with the chocolate brown, and I'm gonna be applying this one just right here. You know, I'm just like dragging it. I want to have some sort of like epoxy eye effect. Honestly, I can't complain. I'm super happy with the result of everything. Take a look at that. I need to apply mascara, liner. I'm gonna go back with those two steps done. What do we think now that I added mascara? Now it's time for lashes. It's gonna be a little bit too dramatic for some people. Are you ready? I'm gonna go with these babies, these bad babies over here. Super long, super wispy, just gorgeous. I'm not gonna be putting them on camera, and I like these ones because they are thin, so they are going to show all of this beautiful work we have in the back. Now, before I do my lashes, it's gonna be time for me to work on my complexion, foundation, and everything. Go back once I already have my lashes, just to finish the eye on the lower lash line, and that's gonna be it. Alright, babies, lashes are on. Complexion is done. Glowing for the lips are done as well. I can't believe the transformation. I told you right from the beginning that at the end of this video, everything was gonna be glowing and smooth, and you haven't seen the full complete look yet. These lashes are giving me fantasies. I wasn't even expecting this. I was a little bit scared about trying Colourpop. I was just like, is it gonna work? Is it not gonna work? Is it gonna be too soft? Because I usually love my shadows and my pressed pigments and everything to be super pigmented. This lower lash line needs to be finished ASAP. So go with the first shade that we use. This is Dreammaker. Grabbing a fluffy brush, I'm gonna go back to my trusty Sephora. Go gently on my lower lash line, and I'm gonna start fluffing this color very gently on my lower lash line. I don't want to go for something just super dramatic. Connecting whatever is left on my brush to the wing that I just created. A little bit more. Concentrate concentrating the product on the midsection of my eye. The only thing that I applied, my waterline eyeliner. Putting a lot of effort in this look has definitely paid off. Took forever. Now I'm gonna go with the other shade. This is like a brown, but at the same time it was a little bit mustardy when I did the swatch. I'm gonna go with the Morphe X Gently Heal. This is the JH44. This one is gonna help me to deposit pigment. That's pretty much everything that I'm gonna be doing. Only on the outer third, concentrating a little bit more of the product. There we go, nice and tight. Voila, this under eye is done. Now we just need mascara. You know, with the eyes, the more you blend, the more beautiful everything and airbrushed is gonna look. I always think it's super beautiful when you can tell the person actually took the effort and the time to really blend. This is a look, isn't it? Definitely. Now I'm gonna go with lower lash line mascara, and I'm gonna be using the one No Compromise Lash Styler mascara. Very fitting for the lower lash line. The actual one is super slim. This is the one that I love to use. This is a good mascara. I mean, compare it to the other side of my face, and the other one looks sad, and this one already comes alive, vibrant. Right now, the last thing that I'm doing in the final step for this look is gonna be applying a little bit of brightness on my inner corner, and for that I'm gonna be using the Side to Side Super Shock Shadow. I want to get extreme payoff, so I did apply a little bit of setting spray on my brush. Go straight to my inner corner. It really makes the inner corner to look almost like wet. Then guess what? We're done. This is very me in just a single look, and that's what I want you to guys see from me every single week with new videos, and I couldn't be any more happy with this Colourpop gem. This is a true gem. If you don't have this in your collection, this palette is the level of pigmentation. I'm just astonished, surprised, the blendability, the way it blends. The only downsides of this palette is you do need to have a glitter glue to apply these glitters because they do fall off. As you can see, I have a lot of glitter specks all over my face that I just couldn't remove with anything. I'm just dying to try more products from Colourpop, complexion, blushes, bronzers. I've heard only great things about their liners, their mascaras, their skincare. You know that they have a second line. I just cannot wait. I'm really excited, and I think this is gonna become one of my top brands. It's affordable, it's good, it has good quality, good ingredients that I managed to use almost every single shade. The only shade that I didn't use, two shades actually, it was the second glitter, Early Morning, and the other one that is Work It. This one is like a mustardy yellowish shade, and it just didn't go with the look that I created today. Today it was all about this color scheme. I used all of those very nice peachy orangey shades. I'm super happy with the result. The lashes are comfortable, a little bit tricky to work with just because the lash band is way too thin, really flimsy, and you do struggle a little bit with the application, but I managed to do as best as I could. What do you babes think? I need to hear your feedback. Let me know your opinion. What is your favorite product from Colourpop that I need to try right now ASAP to get things from you? I'm super happy with my channel so far. I know that we're so small right now, but I just hope more babies and more people will join us and see the work that I do, and hopefully you will like the tips and the tricks that I just give you and enjoy my company and my channel. So this is gonna be the end for today's video. I'm super happy that you stayed till the end. I know that this one was a little bit beef. I like my videos to be chunky, to be meaty, to be beefy. Do you prefer shorter videos, longer videos? I'm willing and I'm up for anything, you guys. Your suggestions are always gonna be super welcome. Don't forget to follow me on other social media platforms. I'm gonna be linking all of my socials over here or on the description box. I would feel honored if you decide to like my video, to subscribe to my channel, and to start following me on my makeup journey. And you and I have another day very soon to play with makeup and beauty related content. See you very soon, my beautiful babies. Please stay safe, do what you love, spend time being positive, think positively. Much love, my beautiful babies. Bye.